What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Trailer Park Live right here on the 2nd Street Marvel, where we're coming at you live every single Friday night at, well, typically 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you so much for your patience. I was sitting here trying to do my thing with the Streamlabs deck, and it froze up, and now it's just not... It didn't want to work, so I'm sitting here trying to switch screens on here and all that. You know, you can never count on technology. You know that? You know that? You can never count on technology. It's, you know, there was this wise saying from this man one time. There was this wise saying I remember in this movie I watched. It was, they fuck you with the drive-thru. And it's the same thing with technology. They fuck you with the technology. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They don't give a shit. They do not give one shit. They sold you this shit. They don't give a shit if it works. They don't care if it works. Let's see who all we got out here. We got Mike Porter, my favorite Porter. How are you doing, my man? What is up? We got Jonathan Velasquez. How are you doing? He says, is it me or does Disney Plus make you tired on Fridays? Yeah, if you're waking up all early, certainly, for sure. Yeah, me, hey, man, like, I'm not... Look, everybody else can get their little clicks and views and everything, and it's all good. It's all good. All good. Like seriously, am I gonna wait? What's the point in me waking up at 3 in the morning to try to compete with everybody else out there for clicks and views and have a watch-along party and all of that stuff, or join the watch-along? Man, motherfucker, I'm trying to sleep. I ain't got time for that shit. Fuck, I got kids. I gotta get a good night's sleep so I can wake up in the morning and get a good workout in, get over here and stream with you guys, get my kids ready for school, go out and work and do other shit, come home and do another fucking work. I ain't got time for all that shit. I ain't got time to wake. Like, okay, I'll be honest with you. Me waking up at 3 in the morning is really like me only waking up maybe like about an hour and a half earlier than I normally do anyway. You know what I mean? So, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? I guess I might as well, man. Guess I might as well. I mean, honestly, you know, thinking about it, I'm like, I guess, you know, really, I guess I am almost awake at that time. There's no goddamn reason I shouldn't. I mean, seriously, I guess I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I probably should. You know what? Because maybe I actually do need to be there nerd venging. I don't know. I'm sure it's pretty fucking busy in there at that. You tell me. Is it that busy? Early in the morning, Mike. How many people are watching? How many people are watching that shit at that time? Let me know. And you know what? Honestly, this Friday is one of the like liveliest. I probably don't look it, but this is one of the most liveliest Fridays I've felt in a while. This late. I mean, I did have a cup of coffee earlier, but not only that, like I actually got my 2 workouts in today, and I should feel fucking wiped out. But I'm entering. You know what? Let me back that up just a little bit. I should feel a little more wiped out than I do. You know what I mean? There we go. We gotta make sure we get the, yeah. Gotta make sure that we get the Boris and Julie Bell calendar there, so you can see it. The Boris and Julie there, the calendar. You can probably see the Devin Townsend too, but holy shit, it's Friday. Yeah, Two Gun Pedro. Pew pew. What is up? Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, maybe I should actually be there nerd venging, keeping all the fucking trolls out of the chat. Dude, you know what? Like, sometimes, like, it's like, I hate for people to feel like sometimes I'm in the chats and shit, and I'm sitting there nerd binging and shit. Like, I'm sitting there moderating the chat. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick ever. Like, if people are in there saying stupid shit, go ahead. Like, I approve a lot of stupid shit. People say shit. But then, like, there's people that come in the chat and they fucking spam shit over and over and over and over and over. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not letting it pass. I'm hiding your ass from the channel and you can't comment. You get a hate watch. And it's not a power trip. He's like, dude, like, you're like, seriously, I look at the chat and your shit's clogging up the whole thing. Your shit's clogging up. We ain't got time for that. Everybody else wants to comment too. Everybody else wants to comment too. But yeah, no, you know what? Maybe I should wake up for those streams because like I said, I mean, it's really only about an hour, 90 minutes earlier than I wake up. I just need to get to sleep a little bit earlier. That means like I got to go to sleep. Like, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to make after dark then. I got to get my 8 hours of sleep. Like, I don't fuck around, man. I do not mess around with my sleep. I've got to get at least my 7 hours of sleep. It's got to be at least 7. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I really do like to get that 8. That 8's important. That 8's important. What I do is I usually stop eating about 3 hours before I go to sleep. Sleep for 8 hours. You know, you're already at 11 hours. Wake up, do a workout. You know, you're looking at 12 hours. 12-hour fast already. You know, 12 hours since I last ate. You know, when I was reading, and I was actually watching some videos and shit, listening to this doctor talk about the health benefits. Like, there's like a lot of health benefits. Like, really, like it's not even health benefits. It's shit that like your body can't do. Like, it has to do with your cortisol levels and all kinds of shit in your body. If you eat 3 hours before you go to sleep, like within 3 hours before you go to sleep, like there's processes that your body has to do through digesting food and everything before you can actually get into sleep. And it to be good, it has to do with your heart rate, cortisol levels when you wake up, all kinds of bullshit. You'd have to go listen to the interview. It was like some really cool shit. I was like, damn, man, like, and it's some real shit. Like, I mean, these people that are doing this are like doctors who study different patients, and they're people who are looking not to get people hooked on drugs and all that shit. Crazy stuff. But yeah, I mean, maybe I should. Maybe I just, you know, you get some sleep 90 minutes earlier, I guess. But yeah, Jonathan Velasquez says, I waited till this morning to watch. Yeah. You were on Burke's stream yesterday, right, Mike? Yeah. 3 a.m. thing. I have to rethink that. Yeah. Or I mean, it's okay, Mike. Take a nap. I'm not one for taking naps, but you know what? There's benefit to them. But yeah, I hear you. I was on Burke's community stream, as in Burke's chat yesterday. Burke's YouTube channel. There's also a commentary I called in and read on his New Year's stream. Yep. The Burke cutout. Yeah. If you want to check that out. Yeah, absolutely. I checked it out. And you know what? And Mike was even here yesterday chatting with us as well. And you know what's funny? Is I'm not sure if you guys were paying attention to the chat. I was on Burke's stream for a little while yesterday before I started my community stream over here. And I was over there listening, and there's one part in the stream yesterday, they were talking about the calendar and the heart being on the calendar. And I was like, well, I said in the chat, I'm like, well, the calendar, like, I know, like, the boss, his name is supposed to be Mr. Hart, so maybe it has to do with that. And sure fucking enough, it was. I'm telling you, man. But my theory with the whole thing and being in the dude, I'm telling you, there's no bullshit there. Like, who's sitting there monitoring it? Oh man, I'm telling you, like, thanks, Joe Pesci. Yeah, right. Thanks, Joe Pesci. Yeah, Trinity, don't sleep. Pew pew. Oh man. Sometimes I feel like I don't sleep enough, man. I'm telling you, like, this whole week I've woke up like feeling like I got hit by a damn freight train. I'm just like, I've been doing 2 days, man. 2 days. Done it 3 days. 3 days this week. 2 days. That's 6. That's 6. That's 6 workouts. In case you didn't know. And then tomorrow, wake up. See how early I can wake up. Go for a bike ride. And I don't really have to do a workout tomorrow, like another workout, but I'll probably try to. But because I mean it's not necessarily time to start prioritizing writing. Like right now is the time to like doing other workouts, kind of cross training bullshit. I know and here's the thing, like a lot of I'm a cyclist. Like a lot of cyclists don't believe in all the cross training bullshit. A lot of them don't like to lift weights to get like bigger muscles and all that bullshit, because you know what, honestly, bigger muscles, like bigger biceps and shoulders and all that bullshit, it don't help you on the bike. But here's the thing is, like, every single year I get kind of like I'll do strength training, because like and that's the thing, because I'm not bodybuilding. There's a difference, like, but I'm sitting there, strength training and everything, and I'll get a little bit bulkier, and then through the season when I'm not lifting, and this year I've lifted more than I do normally, but through the writing, through summertime and all that shit, through writing, because I wasn't writing as much. But the thing is like, man, where was I going with that? Is like doing, like, you can't like do everything at once. Like the cross training, a lot of the cyclists don't like to do that, because like the big muscles don't really help you out. Big heart muscle is pretty much what helps you out there. And veins and the capillaries, getting just all that bullshit. But anyway, anyway, oh man, but yeah, gotta get some sleep, man. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going off the deep end here. Aggressively relaxing to Gun Pedro, thank you so much for being here. So I didn't make it to the members only Den of Nerd stream, but recap, about 300 to 500 people in at 5 in the morning. Okay. Mandalorian had more. Okay, yeah. Right? Well, I think, I think people are still waiting. Like, I think right now a lot of people are waiting on WandaVision. I think they're kind of, waiting on it, like, they're kind of like, I'm not really into this whole sitcom bullshit. I loved it. Like I said, like, if you guys have been here, you've heard some of my theories and shit, and I'm telling you, like, the shit that's going on here, I'm like, dude, how come, like, am I the only one? Okay. I feel like I'm the only fucking person who's read this book, Avengers Standout. I'm telling you, like I'm sitting here like, okay, like, I know there's other shit going on too. I know, like, like maybe like with the House of M stuff, and all obviously the other WandaVision stuff from the comic books and everything as well. But the MCU fucking blends everything. They pick and choose everything here and there. And I'm telling you, what we're sitting here watching right now, like, we see somebody sitting there watching on a fucking monitor this TV show. You can hear the helicopter at the end of each episode, the helicopter flying in the background. You see somebody sitting there writing fucking notes. Like, I'm like, those are female hands, damn it. Anyway, there's somebody there doing all that shit. I'm like, and yes, fucking AIM is there. Yes, Sword is there. I think AIM is the new Hydra, kinda, right now. And Sword is like the new Shield, and they've infiltrated it. Kind of like, Hail Hydra. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yova Rodz, thank you so much for being here. And you know what? Speaking of which, Speaking of which, before we go much further, something I wanted to do here was give a big shout out, because we have recently got a several new channel members and a new Patreon supporter. I want to give a huge shout out to Tracey, Drunk 3PO, Joseph, L, Michelle P, AFK Bard, BurkeTheNerd, Ryan from What Were You Watching here on YouTube. Go check him out as well. Go check out AFK Bard as well. Go check out BurkeTheNerd. They're here on YouTube. BurkeTheNerd does more stuff over on Twitch, but go check him out. Definitely go check out Drunk 3PO's channel. Michelle, if you go check out, I'm not sure if I have a link. I was gonna say one of our Patreon supporters also has a channel where she's uploaded just like some of the concerts and shit she's went to. Very good stuff. But we got a new Patreon supporter, Casey Wood. Thank you so much for your generous support. All the Patreon supporters, thank you so much. We've also want to thank all the channel members, all the Myrtle Maniacs, Maverick Pilgrim, Mike Porter, my favorite Porter, Jason from Polyhedral Paradise. Make sure you guys go check out Polyhedral Paradise as well. Also, my good friends over at the Den of Nerds, my man ReeferMan Reviews. Got Two Brothers Comics. Make sure you go check out ReeferMan Reviews and Two Brothers Comics as well. We also got my man Lord Veedo, RC Scott as well. We got Captain Pennsylvania, my man Adam over at Fanjecture. Make sure you guys definitely go check out Fanjecture's channel. Carrow Brown as well. Make sure you guys go check out Mad Raptor. I think it's Mad Raptor Productions on Twitter. Usually when RC Scott's in the house, he'll drop the links in there. I don't have it all. I need to set some of this shit up in my through to make it easier through Streamlabs and all that shit. But Carrow Brown, awesome. She does a lot of streams where she's sitting there writing. So if you're a writer or need help getting creative ideas for shit like that, definitely go check out her channel as well. My man Mexican Iron Man ended up joining last week on the I believe that was on the Trailer Park Live as well. And Casey Wood also became a channel member as well. Thank you so much, Casey Wood, for your generous support. Greatly appreciate that and appreciate all of you. We are at 14 channel members. So when we hit 20, we're going to go about every other month doing some crowdfunded comic books. And I think we are actually at this month at the point where we're going to back a book. I actually found one that I was actually looking at. Because when you become one of the Patreon supporters or the channel members, the channel membership's more like it is what you're doing is helping crowdfund comic books, because I'm using that money to go out and buy and back some creators over on Kickstarter, Indiegogo. We're going to do some reviews here on the channel of those for people on the main channel. I'm probably going to do a little bit more for you channel members going into some of those books, because I don't want to spoil it for everybody, so they still have reason to buy those books. But thank you to all the Patreon supporters, all of the channel members. Thank you all so much. We got who else we got in the building? We got Random Bread Creator. Thank you so much for being here, my man. Hope all is going well down there in Australia. Fatal J, my man, what is up? Trinity been smoking the green. Monster, puff the med. Oh no, not puff the med. Well, I'm certainly not chasing the dragon. Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Aggressively relaxing says, hey Mike, I'm abnormally drunk. How are you? All right. Yeah, all right. Aggressively. All right. Aggressively, I'm telling you, you need to do more videos getting on camera, my brother. Yeah. Well, if you're a believer, use what God gave you. I'm not, but we're not going to get into that, but you know what I mean when I say that shit. So yeah, use what God gave you. Yeah, absolutely. And Fatal J, guys, make sure you go check out Fatal J's channel too, man. This motherfucker makes me laugh, dude. Like, I watch his videos and shit. Like Jay's just one of those motherfuckers. Like he'll make your ass laugh, dude. He just fucking he cracks me up, dude. He cracks me up. And chances are, if you're here, you're probably subscribed to Fatal J, because he gets around. He gets around, man. He gets around. Mike Porter says, you nailed it, Trinity. Kevin Feige can't get anything on you. Yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, man. You know what? I want to make a meme because everybody's talking about making this big deal about Chris Chris Evans coming back into the MCU. I want to make this meme with like Chris Evans, and I want to use that White Goodman when he's fat. Remember White Goodman from Dodgeball, where he's all fat and shit, and he's all sitting there eating ice cream. And I want to put just Chris Evans' face over it, him answering the phone, being like, "Hello." And Kevin Feige sitting there like, he's sitting there on the other end of the line saying, "Hey, Chris, since nobody else is, Hollywood's pretty much shut down. You can either come make some movies with us or get yelled at by Tom Cruise. What do you want to do?" And then like maybe one below that, like all three, like those stupid ones that people do that are all long. Have Chris Evans all fit and shit again. Maybe I'll have him doing that one from the Globo Gym one. Put his face over that. "We are the Globo Gym Purple Cobras, and we will. Yee. Oh man, Mike Porter says, "Is Eric asleep?" I was so happy for him that he finally got his community stream. I was really happy for him, and great to see him. Yeah, I know. And I'm telling you, like later, I think it was after dark. I was here at the house, and then I watched After Dark after that as well. And then like later, I was walking to the room to get ready to go to sleep, and I was sitting there thinking about that, and I just started laughing my ass off when he came back into the stream, and he's like, "Is LB lonely tonight now that I brought some company?" Oh shit, I was fucking dying, dude. That was hilarious. Yeah, that was great though. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure that I understand everything going on, but just some of the things that I see there, like there's obviously other stuff going on, like with the Mephisto stuff, like well, we don't even know that it's Mephisto, but we're talking about the devil here, and here's the thing: is like, what if we're talking about all of them? What if we're talking about? And I was thinking about this, like Mephisto would also be Beelzebub, right? And we see that there's that hardware store that they had there that is in like the trailers and shit that we've seen. It had an M and a B, and maybe it's Mephisto and Beelzebub. I'm just saying, for shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? We've got my man Mike Porter with a $5 super chat. Says, "Trinity knows more about Marvel Comics and MCU than most. Teach us your ways. Oh, and MCU rules. They keep proving it." Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And here's the thing: is like, I don't really know like all kinds of stuff. Like I know more of the modern stuff. Like I would say more of the modern shit that people don't like. But that right now, that might actually be a good thing, because this is all the shit that they're bringing into the MCU now. Bringing like in like all the the what's her name and the and the this and the that. Yeah, there we go. They're bringing in all those people now. So I mean, anybody who knows all about like more of the current stuff probably knows, because and here's the other thing: is you also got to know the old shit too, because I do think they are pulling like a House of M here. I think they're pulling like some of those other previous. I can't even remember. I bought one of these fucking True Believers where they did like a whole like Wanda and Vision where they first had the babies thing, and like there's so much going on there though. There's so much going on there, and yeah, MCU absolutely rules. Kevin Feige, man, like, dude, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. I won't say that. I don't know. You know what? Maybe he does. Kevin Feige must piss excellence. Again, thank you so much, Mike Porter, for the $5 super chat. I greatly appreciate that, man. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, man. Aggressively says, Two Gun Pedro says, I think you were the only one who read Avengers Standoff. Yeah, I know. He's not wrong. I probably am. I probably am. Like everybody else is like, ugh, this is a piece of shit. And they threw it in the trash. Because you know what? Like this storyline, and that's the thing, and that's why I think this is where they're going. Because this storyline is actually all the shit that they're like, everything going on right now in the MCU is in this fucking book. Look. Look at the cover of this shit. Look at the cover of this shit. I'm gonna fucking show you here. Look. What you got on the cover of that? You got fucking old man Steve Rogers. Well, okay, maybe we don't got Iron Man. But look, you've got Captain America, Falcon, right? Oh! Jane Foster Thor! Dude, I'm telling you. And here's the thing, is right at the very beginning of this book, Bucky is actually the one who's he's returning to Earth in here. He's returning to the Shield facility to find out exactly what's going on, because he's been out basically doing what Nick Fury did, you know, the man on the wall, but he was out in space. And he was there doing all that stuff. He was out in space and shit. Basically Sword. Shit, does it even mention Sword on here? It doesn't. I don't think it does. But he's been out in space, and he breaks into this facility, and because he's starting to gather this information where he sees the Shield was experimenting on these cosmic cube pieces, and they exploded. And here's the thing is the story is different here. Is we see that it's actually Baron Zemo that gets put into this reality, and he gets to Pleasant Hill, and he has no clue how he got there. He's sitting there. He just wakes up. He wakes up in the forest. He wakes up in the forest with this sheriff there, and she's telling him like, "Oh, hey, buddy, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you remember who you are? Whoa, you're okay. It's okay. We'll get you into town. We'll get you to the doctor. You don't remember who you are? It's okay. I didn't see your wallet neither." So they take him into town. It's Baron Zemo. It ends up being Baron Zemo, but he's confused about who he is. He looks. I mean, that's not how he looks. But so that's just him, and he's going in there, and he keeps trying to escape out of this prison. And here, look. He's got the Shield agents there that are trying to keep him there inside of the inside of this reality. Okay, I guess they did have kids in Pleasant Hill. I guess they did have kids here in Pleasant Hill. But look, you see him. He's trying to run away, and what's he get to? He gets to this barrier right there. He gets to this barrier there on the outside of town, and what's there? Who's patrolling? Ooh. Those Starks. Those terrible people. And basically what they are is they're living in this little town. It's like Pleasantville. I'm telling you, it's like this small little town. But what happens is somebody ends up coming in. Somebody there knows who they are. And there's only one place in this little town where there's no camera coverage. Strange, right? Well, the cool thing is there's somebody that knows who they are, and they know that, and what they do is he has this machine. He has this little machine that he created, that he built right here. This little machine that revealed to him who he is. Well, he goes through, and what he does before he shows this person who he is showing this training video that they have, where they changed this one bad guy over here. They changed him into this little just harmless old man, right? But then this is when they use the machine, and they find out this is who they actually are. And this is the thing: is look, you see, they're actually in their actual uniforms and everything. They're not even changed. They're not even like they just changed like their mind, like they're like what they see, what everybody's seeing and everything. Which is like, isn't that weird? Like they still got on their suits and everything. But this was all done by Shield. Created a prison. Maria Hill created this prison. But yeah, I think I was the only one. Aggressively Relaxing says, speaking of workouts, I got this awesome exercise bike from the set of the show Powers. You can only watch it on a PlayStation network, so I can't get it. So I can't get a screenshot of my workout bike. Comic collectible. Nice. When I look up Avengers Standoff online, I can't find anything. Maybe it doesn't really exist. Well, it's because that's the name of the it's Avengers Standoff. The Assault on Pleasant Hill, and that's what like the story arc is. But it's you're gonna find Avengers Standoff, Welcome to Pleasant Hill is the first book. The second one is Avengers Standoff, Assault on Pleasant Hill Alpha. Then it's got a bunch of, it's not a bunch, but several tie-ins. You can see, like, it's right there. It's right there. Aggressively Relaxing. You can see it. Well, you think this is that Sinbad genie movie from the 90s? We all seen that. Don't act like you never seen that movie. Yeah. Jenner check. Woo! What's up, Snow Dub? My man, how are you doing? What is up, man? Hope all is going well. Hope all is going well with you. Yeah, man. Guys, make sure you go check out Snow Dub's channel as well. Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, I'm gonna have to go check out myself. Because I haven't seen a video pop up in a while. I know you still been doing the doing the Saturday shows. I'm passed out by that. Like this is my late night. This is my late night. Every other night seems to be early. But yeah, you got to go check out the Ribbit and Bigot show, man. Now that you have more members, maybe get some more. Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what, Mike? And I'm trying to think how to do the Porter thing, and I think I found a way. It's gonna be like, you'll see. I want to reveal it. Aggressively Relaxing says, Kickstarter didn't like my flippant answers and denied by book. I'm now telling them what they want to hear to get this damn campaign going. All right, there you go. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Just go to Indiegogo. Just go to Indiegogo. Anything flies. Just go to Indiegogo. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Again, Mike Porter, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. I'm almost getting caught up here. There's a lot of devils in. Oh, we got another super chat. Two Brothers Comics with a $3 super chat. Thank you so much. Guys, go check out Two Brothers Comics as well. You know what's funny is I was just watching some of the videos earlier today. I dropped one. They were talking about the Kickstarter, the Berserker comic. And that's one of the things that are backed here that we'll talk about here. But I'll be getting those at my LCS anyway. Excuse me, but thank you so much for the $3 super chat. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, guys, speaking of which, on the community tab here on the channel, I actually just posted up a Kickstarter that you should probably go check out. It's Tim Lim and Mark Pellegrini. They do this book called Common America. And here's the cool thing is like the book, to back the book, if you want the physical copy, they're now doing hardcovers. I think they said even this third volume is going to be hardcover little trades. And they're only $15. Okay? $15. Here, let me show you. Volume 1 and 2. I didn't get the originals on volume 1, but got this is volume 1. This is volume 2. Just got these in. I still haven't got a chance to read these yet and review these. But I think about halfway through the first one. Through the first one? Yeah. Yeah, halfway through the first one. And you can see how big, how thick these books are. And I was trying to compare the size like of other books. Like I think like the AWA Upshot books, like some of the ones that are like the like Hotel and Red Border, they're about that thick. And even God, what was the other one? Black Widow, No Restraints Play. A $15 book on Marvel. These ones are $15 they're doing. Volume 3 is going to be $15. You get the physical copy, and they are actually going hardback. These aren't even hardback. But here's the thing. You go to the you go to their Kickstarter, and you can back the new book for $15. I think it's $15. You get the hardcover, and I'm telling you, it's a good quality, and the art in it's good. The story is good, and you get in there, and it's only $15. You can, if you want just digital, just back $5 digital. You can get just the digital copy. I know my man Mike Porter. He don't like having taken the comic books taking up all the room in his house. He'd probably back the $5 one, but $5 you can back the digital. But $15 gets you the hardback cover, and then when you go to check out, they have upgrades or add-ons that you can do, and they have where you can get Volume 1 and Volume 2 in a reprinted version in the hardback covers for, I think, $15 each. I think they're 15 each. I want to say, yeah, I think they were 15 each. You can't really beat that. $15, man. So like for $45, you could back all three of the, get all three books in Volume 1, 2, and 3 for $45. Okay? And that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. That's one hell of a fucking value. Like I said, it's on my community tab. Go check it out. And the book is good. Like I said, I've got about partway through the first one. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Good stuff. There's a lot of devils in Marvel. One named Murray. All right. Like Bill Murray. RC Scott says, hopping in for a second before bed. Fucking working on Saturdays. Oh yeah, fuck that. Yeah, it's you got to sometimes. Now you're making me want to watch Dodgeball again. Yeah, I made my kids watch it the other night. Yeah, Eric had a great line on LB. Yeah, that was funny. First 2 episodes of WandaVision was interesting. Yeah, and like I said, I could nerd out on that all day because there's all kinds of stuff that they like for stuff like that I've been theorizing about. There's all kinds of shit that they covered there. In like I'm like, dude, like just the stuff I'm theorizing about, let alone all the other stuff that people are talking about. I'm like, there's a lot there. I mean, they really like I said, with like, how the Mandalorian, it seems like they're taking a bunch of shit and they toss it into the blender, like the old, the new, the everything, and they all toss it in a blender, and they put that shit on puree. That's almost like they're doing it a little bit different here because Kevin Feige knows what the fuck he's doing. And he don't have a whole bunch of fucked up shit to have to put into that blender and then having to spice it up to make it taste good as you choke it down. He's got his own shit. But yeah. There's just a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, and I thought they were interesting. Like for me, they were entertaining. Like everything that they've been telling us, I wasn't expecting these first few episodes to be like mind blowing or anything. Maybe like, oh my god, like they are though. For me, they are. But I wasn't expecting them to be the spectacle that's gonna pull everybody in and make them want, because I think they're planting a lot of Easter eggs and referencing things throughout these first couple of episodes, maybe even into episode 3, before they get into into more, because they even said it's gonna open up in the last few episodes, like about partway through, and become like a full-on MCU movie. And hey, Kevin Feige hasn't lied to me yet. Sure he has. He's lied plenty. But you know what? He's always delivered. Yeah, I want that comment. Yeah, it's good. If you get on like Marvel Unlimited, they have it on there. You could if you subscribe to that. If not, you can always, yeah, you can purchase it too. And yeah, it's a good one. You know what? At my LCS, they even had a hardcover too. I was like, ooh. But I need to get like Civil War, and also I need to get Civil War. I need to get Civil War 2 also, because I don't have Civil War 2, and I have basically like Avengers Standoff. I have Secret Empire, and I basically have everything. And through the Captain America series, I have everything that's going through that. I just don't have like the like the Civil War 2 event book, like trade like that. Are RC Scott says, I wouldn't wipe my ass with that comic. Oh man, it's really not that bad. It's good. I'm telling you, it's like this story is the story that got me back into reading comics and shit. Because it's the story that led into like the Hydra Cap and all that bullshit. Like that story is what got me back into reading comics. Yeah. And I get why some people don't like it, but you know, I thought the shit was good. Mike Porter says, I'm a 57-year-old child with my Christmas money. I got a lot of 2-inch diecast figures of DC and Marvel characters, and what I couldn't find in store, I ordered online. I can't wait to have them all. Nice, hell yeah. Yeah, the little 2-inch diecast figures, huh? Nice, hell yeah, sweet. Yeah, you know, so hey, it's the little things, man. It's the little things sometimes, you know. Landon TLB says, I just got done watching WandaVision. I give it an 8 out of 10. And hello and happy Friday. Yeah, Landon, I'm like 8 out of 10. Like for me, like I'm going full Mike Porter on this shit. I'm going 10 out of 10. But that's only I know that's only because of recency bias. I've been waiting for so long. And also because I'm nerding out about all my theories and all that bullshit. Like I'm will I get sleep tonight? Hard to say. I think Tuck and Roll show is starting up again later over at Snow Does. Be sure to drop by for drama-free entertainment. Yeah, man, that's hilarious. For drama-free entertainment, that's funny. With my toys, I will have 30 heroes. My League of Avengers will go against Ultron, Thanos, and Darkseid. Nice, that's funny. Yeah, Ripper got put in Facebook jail. Those hoes, yeah, they demonetized him, man. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. And that's, you know, and he was talking about that shit today too. That's fucked up when they do that, because like, even just like what he says, like, they don't give you any incentive to be on their platform and fucking bring them attention, bring them money, right? Like if like you're okay, what are all your advertisers for if not for the creators you have on your platform that get people on the fucking platform and keep them on there? Yeah, stupid. Yeah. But I mean, obviously, you know, he has other ways to monetize that shit anyway, you know, it's like through the direct donations, but still, it's fucking stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. Kevin Feige said that Captain Marvel is the strongest MCU character. He can suck it. Random Braz. Oh man, you know what? And here's the thing, like, and you guys, dude, like, I'm serious. I haven't privated them. I haven't privated them so Max wouldn't make 100 fucking videos about me and doing a review and saying I thought a movie was fucking good. But like, I didn't think that Captain Marvel was a piece of shit. Are there things in the movie that could be improved? Fuck yeah. Like, it's not a perfect movie by any means, but it's decent. Like, from a film standpoint and everything, it's decent. There is some shit that I have huge problems with in the movie. Aside from the obvious shit that I didn't even know in the first place, as well. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, believe me when I say that it's better than those Guardians of the Galaxy pieces of shit. Fuck those Guardians of the Galaxy movies. bunch of people with Stockholm syndrome and shit. Like Thanos literally kidnaps these bitches and they're all fucking in love with him. Like, oh, daddy. What? Bitch, please. What's wrong with you? Are you serious? Meanwhile, they think they hate him. Oh, I hate him. And then, okay. Peter Quill has his fucking heart on for Yondu, the guy who fucking stole him, right? Yeah. Hello, child trafficking, fucking stole him from his mom. Okay, who was dying of cancer? Okay, whatever. Stole him from fucking Earth, delivered him, or didn't deliver him, to his fucking dad, who he had done this for thousands of times before. And then in the second fucking movie, they redeem this human fucking trafficker. Seriously? Not even just a human trafficker, but like a fucking child trafficker. Seriously? You redeem a child trafficker for one good fucking deed? Oh, God. Ah. Ugh. Fuck no. Not agreeing with that shit. Nuh-uh. Drax? Oh, yeah, we won't even get started. We won't even get started. Like the only sensible one is the asshole. The fucking prick, man. Yeah. Rocket. And I kind of think that maybe he even has it. But we just haven't seen it yet. Yeah. Captain Marvel was better than Fantastic Four 2015, I guess. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that Fantastic Four. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that Fantastic Four. Hell yes, Mike. Full Mike Porter, Sir Glass Half Full. I like everything, and yes, I will give WandaVision 10/10 because of execution. We knew what they were going to, and I'm still a little confused. Yeah, absolutely. You know, and here's the thing. I don't hear anybody like. I think I heard the guys over at New Rockstars mention something about it, about maybe the character, the guy, I think he's the only black guy we've seen in the show so far. His name was Herbie, and there's a character named Herbie that would have had something to do with like the Guardians of the Galaxy or some shit like that, which is interesting because I swear if you look at Vision's tie that he's wearing, he's got that tie that's got like the two little things in the middle in that little in that little like rectangle. Well, if you zoom in, I remember seeing some old photos. If you zoom in on it, it looks like almost like that Guardians of the Galaxy logo on there. Remember that little I can't remember man, the little pennant thing like for the Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks almost like a shit. It almost looks like fuck, I don't even know, man, how to describe it. It was one of the things that Baby Groot brought to him when they were in that second movie. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like two of those little like I don't know, almost like a little flaming head thing. But yeah. LB, what is up, my man? LB, the lonely banter. How are you doing, man? Are you feeling better? I know you said you were feeling sick the other day. Feeling a little under the weather. Hope you're doing better, man. Landon TLB says I've never seen Captain Marvel, so I can't say if it's good or bad. I don't want to watch after hearing how bad it is. I don't want to waste my time if it's that bad. Landon TLB, I've got a digital copy. If the code still works, you can have it. You know, if you don't have Disney Plus, you can have it. You can redeem it on Veedo for free, man. Shit's yours. Quit hating on the Guardians of the Galaxy. Fuck the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, both movies still way better than Captain Marvel. Man, I don't even think combined them fucking movies are better. That's a fucked up thing to say too, right? I know, that's how fucked up it is to say. But I think both of them are better. You know what? I think Captain Marvel's better than fucking lame-ass Spider-Man films that they did in the MCU too. Fuck MCU Spider-Man. I'm sick of that shit too. Ugh. God, man. You know, hopefully they do bring back Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man, and I hope that Peter Parker kicks the shit out of Tom Holland Peter Parker. I'm kidding. I don't hate Peter Starker that much. I'm kidding. Damn, man. Damn. Yeah, Drax was trash in that movie. Yeah, absolutely. Drax is more comedian in the MCU. I'll give you that. Yeah, absolutely. Zoom in? Dude, what? Zoom in? For what? What are you talking about? I love all three movies. Yeah, they're not bad. Like I said, the Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm just nah. I'm kind of meh about. And he says Adam has no taste. Oh God, he don't have any taste. Like seriously, How High didn't even make the fucking cut. All right, How High didn't even make the cut. And what's big, like, is Big Lebowski, is that a stoner comedy? I don't think that the Big Lebowski is really a stoner comedy. I don't look at it as a stoner flick, you know? I don't. There was a couple on that. Yeah, there was a couple others too. This guy drunk. Nah, I'm only drinking water, man. I'm only drinking water. Only drinking water. Don't get Trinity going that Guardians movie. Yeah, damn it. You know, I love all the MCU. You know why MCU rules. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. Now you're hating on MCU Spider-Man movies. Zooming in on Vision's tie. Oh, shaking my head. I just watched the damn show, dude. Like, no, like I noticed that a long time ago. Like that shit, like from promo videos, promo videos that I seen that shit. But yeah, no, there's a lot of stuff. Friday didn't make the cut. Friday didn't make the cut. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Friday didn't make the cut? Are you talking about like Friday, like Tony Stark's AI voice in his suit? Friday? Is that what you're? Oh, you're talking about Adam's. Okay, yeah. How? Yeah, I was gonna say Friday is more stoner comedy than Big Lebowski for sure, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I see. Yeah, the movie Friday. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. It is. It is. That one actually should have been on the list. I think Friday. Yeah, Friday probably actually could have won. Friday probably could have actually won that shit. Cause there was a lot of shit about Friday to like. I mean, there was like Friday is like an onion. It's got layers, right? It's got layers. Now, you know, one of the things we haven't done yet is we haven't got personal yet, guys. Right? We haven't got personal. You guys want to get a little personal with me? Right? You want to? Want to get personal? Want to talk about some personal things? I'm a stan. I love all 23 MCU movies. Wait, it's better than some others, but I love them all. And WandaVision. Yeah, way to start Phase 4. Absolutely. Watch it right now. Right now, if I don't, if I want, don't. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, and that's what I said. Up in Smoke. Like, you at least got to put Up in Smoke on that shit. Like, right? You at least got to put Up in Smoke on that shit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. 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 I know. And believe me, you know, I don't know. I don't want to look. You guys know Adam's my boy. Dude, look, he's one of the channel. He's one of the channel members. He's one of the Myrtle Maniacs. I don't want to talk trash about anybody, but I'm not sure who put the movies up there to vote on, because that was some bullshit. You're absolutely right. Yeah, we got Friday. We got fuck any Cheech and Chong movie. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get personal, you freaking nature. Yeah. You know, what I'm, you know, oh, never mind, you're better than yeah. Next movie. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Still smoking? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think like their worst movie is probably the Corsican Brothers. And that movie's fucking hilarious. But you know, so many times we get here, you know, just how would you say, perusing the YouTube landscape, you know, Twitter, the Twitterverse, and there's all this shit, you know, you see all these, like, and I was talking about something like when I'm not going to say anything specifically here, but like, I see a lot of people out there, like, sometimes, like, I feel like people share shit that I'm like, who the fuck cares? And I don't mean that in the sense that, like, it doesn't matter and that, like, nobody cares. But there are things that people share. And like, who fucking cares? Like, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Like, and here's the thing is, like, sometimes people have to say things they want to say things to get things off their chest. Maybe they need somewhat of public life, like here on YouTube, or maybe they're a movie star or a TV star, whatever. Maybe they're a singer or all that kind of like they live in the public spotlight anyway. But like people be like they be sharing shit like, okay, and like we see all this shit, like, and I see it constantly, and I get it. You get like to a certain point, there's things you always want to say and get off your chest, and it'll make you feel better, or whatnot, depending however you do it. Just a lot of different things, right? Help people go to fucking church and they accept God, and then they do all that stuff. They go through, they get they do all that. It's a big deal. Like, hey, it's like like I don't know. It's weird to me. Like some of these things, it's a little too personal, and it doesn't really matter because it doesn't affect me or anybody else in that kind of way, right? Like who, like if you're who you choose to, who you love. Maybe you're gay or something like that. Like I don't care, dude. You like dudes. You're a lesbian. You like women. Hey, you like the same sex, dude. That's all good. You do whatever you want. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Believe me, I've got friends that are gay. I've had friends that are lesbian. All that shit. Like it doesn't matter. What matters to me is the content of who a person is, right? Who you are as a person. That's what matters. Are you a piece of shit? Well, you're a piece of shit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the color of your skin is. It doesn't matter what your race is. It doesn't. None of that shit. It doesn't matter. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. Right? And hey, that's really about it. Like I don't care, but I don't care like in that sense. Like I don't care. You do you. You got to do what's best for you. But like people put shit out there, and I'm like, why? Like who cares? And like I said, not that anybody, but like it doesn't matter. People go out there and they announce these things all the time. They come out. What's her name? Ellen Page. She's now Elliot Page or whatever. Just all that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, like cool. Like you put that out there, let people know. I mean, whatever. She's a big star. So people are gonna see. Well, isn't she a big star? Maybe used to be. I don't know. Anyway, but the thing is, all these people and somebody else, like earlier this week, has seen did some stuff, but I've seen it here, even like on YouTube, like when people are kind of in the middle of like all their drama and all their bullshit, everybody's ousting each other and all this shit, and people just come out with all their shit, and it's like, bro, like, I don't care. But people put all that shit look, I don't care who you like to, you know, play, if you like to, cross swords, you like to do it. Like, I don't care. If you do that, good. Like, it doesn't matter. And I don't care, like your preference in porn, whether you like, whatever kind of stuff you like. You like watching the girls pee on dudes. You like watching dudes pee on dudes, and all of any of the other girl. Like, dude, I'm not gonna kink shame nobody. I don't give a shit what you like, right? But yet you see all the time these people like here on YouTube, fucking everywhere, like they make this big fucking deal about it, and it's like, what's like, is there a larger point to that? Like, what's it matter to anybody? And like I said, I understand some people do it to get it off their chest, but like, doesn't that really only matter to like those close to you, like your close friends, your family, and shit like that, and like those who are close to you, like people like me and you. I mean, and not that we're not, friends here over the internet or anything like that. We got a lot of regulars here, a lot of great people. The thing is, like, what does it matter, right? Does it matter if I'm this or that, or like, what's it matter? If I like dudes, like, what's it matter? Does that change anything I've said here? Does it like, like I don't get why people come out and do all these things, and it always makes me sit back and be like, hey, cool, like good for you, you know, you got it off your chest, but like, what's the deal? What's the point? Is there any real deal with having to do all that? You know, like, I don't care what your sexual preference is or anything like that. You do you, you know, as long as you're not hurting me or anybody else, like that's pretty much it. I don't get why this is so hard for people to understand, which is part of what goes into a whole lot of other things out there in the world where people choose to care about that kinds of stuff. Like, you know, like maybe people who don't like these like anybody for whatever reason. Like, what do you care that they care, and why do you even really care about this shit so much? Like, to me, it's just fucking confusing. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, and I know, and I'm not saying that in any of this kinds of stuff that people have to stay closeted or feel repressed or anything. Look at the fucking age we're living in. But however, we do still see in this day and age that a lot of people feel that a lot of these things are taboo to talk about, and they don't want, you know, like, ooh, you know, like certain people are gonna feel this way, or certain institutions, or where I work at, or the people I love, the people close and around me. I get all that. I get where people are hesitant about that kind of stuff, but like, it's so weird to me that people get on and they go on and on about this kinds of stuff. Like, hey guys, I'm here, and you know, like, I don't know. Is it just me? Is it? Though you like the what's an Imagine Dragons? I don't even know what that is. But that's the thing, is like, people go out there and they share all this personal shit. Hey, and look, you share all the personal shit you want. It's all good. I'm not saying you shouldn't share personal shit. I'm just not saying you can't have personal shit to share. I'm not. That's perfectly fine. You share as much as you want, but you know, and good for you. But I see a lot of the shit. Sometimes it's like, okay. And a lot of these videos and shit, I'll watch people talking like, okay, like, remember, ooh, or even that, even like remember Kevin Spacey? He did that cringe video that he did on YouTube, and everyone, he's acting like that character from his TV show or whatever. And he was talking about everything that he was going through, kind of shit, like, fucking weird. Like, you know what? Like, I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. I feel like sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with sharing shit, but sometimes maybe they're sharing a little too much, or maybe sometimes it's, why does anybody really care? It doesn't change what I think of you or anything like that. I mean, it doesn't change my view of what you do. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a fucking cool person, you're a cool person no matter what. You know what I mean? So why is that? What's the fucking thing? And I see everybody in here laughing too. I see everybody in here fucking laughing. But that's the thing. Is like, what's it matter? What's it matter? Am I supposed to care? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Fuck. Anyway, sorry. I feel like I've gone on a little too long about this. I said we'd get personal. Oh, Landon TLB says, I remember when I had social media, there was thing where they say repost if you're against oh, okay, yeah, the R word. and if I don't see this on your story, you're getting blocked or you're discussing. Oh yeah, that's stupid, man. Like, I don't even do that shit. People like put like repost this or that. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not reposting shit, man. I ain't got time for all that shit. Yeah. I hear you. Random Brad says, yeah, can't wait till my grandson gets to around 8 or 10. Then he'll get introduced to Cheech and Chong. Did the same with my 3 kids, right? There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Mike Porter says, Adam likes that Discord. You have to mention it on Discord, then you have to go back to vote. Somehow I miss either one or both of those, then show up on debate 8 and go, what about this movie? Yeah. Nah. No, you know what? Like, that's the thing, is like, you know, no, you pick the movies, I bitch about the movies that are or aren't on the list. I can't help it, because trust me, when it comes to voting on those movies, I know everybody else is going to have shitty fucking taste in movies, and it's not going to matter anyway. My one vote, me being the one person that knows the good fucking movies on the list and is going to pick the good ones, I know that none of these other dumb motherfuckers are going to pick them. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I've got good fucking taste, though. Landon says, I'm gonna be honest, I used to repost, but seeing it now, that was so stupid. What's reposting got to do? You know what, Landon? It's got to do with everything. Make sure that you go and share this video with your friends. Make sure you give it a like. All right? Yeah. There's also a thing middle schoolers did was, I'm logging off, crying faces, broken hearts. Only the real ones know. I just told myself, what's the point in posting this? Oh yeah, crying for attention. Perfect player. Thank you so much for being here. Says, what's up, Trinity? It's Ryan stopping to say great work here on the channel. Just found it. Have a good night. Ryan who? Which Ryan? Oh man. Oh. Perfect player. All right. Well, thanks for being here, man. Yeah. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. What about these seatings in debate 8? Ugh, but you have to vote on Discord. Yeah, I know. I don't get on Discord. I need to get on Discord much. Yeah. Ridiculous Thought says, I don't care that you smoke blunts, Trin. Yeah, you know what? I don't smoke blunts. You know, I don't, you know what? I'm not really big on blunts. And there was, you know what, but you know what's funny is there was this guy when I was growing up, that used to hang out with, used to work with, as a matter of fact, too. His name was Bear. And man, this motherfucker, that's all he rolled up was blunts. That's all he smoked was blunts. You go to his house, you know, all you're doing is smoking blunts. Fucking blunts, man. And like, believe me, these days I think about it and I gag. Think it's fucking smoking a big old fat ass blunt of fucking stress. Ugh, God, dude. Because that's what, back home, that's what it was mostly. It was all stress. And it's like, ugh. Now I think about that and I'm like, ugh. Might as well smoke some cigarettes and shit, man. Oh, Park Outdoors, thank you so much for being here. Hope you're having a good evening. Landon TLB says, people used to also post that they are Democrat and that they were 12 to 15-year-olds, and they made it a big thing that if you're red and you're getting blocked or something. Oh yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't give a shit if you're fucking Republican and liberal. I don't give a. I could give a fuck less. You know why? Because you're fucking wrong either way if you're on one of those sides of the boat. But anyway, and that's the thing. Like, I was out driving today. I was out working, and this busy intersection. I go there and they have this setup, this truck there, and they have like, it looks like a little concession stand and shit. And they're collecting signatures to recall Governor Newsom. Recall Governor Gavin Newsom. Get him out of there. Get that piece of shit governor out of there. I'm like, I get the dude's a piece of shit, but what's the point of replacing one piece of shit with another piece of shit? That's all you're gonna do. There ain't a fucking candidate out there that's gonna like do some fucking good for California. Believe me, there's not. Like even like the fucking Republicans out here are fucking liberals. Fucking ridiculous. but and people wonder why it's so fucked up. Yeah, it's not that fucked up out here. It's fucked up, but like it's not as bad. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because where I live at. I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people think. But I think it's just where I live at, because a lot of people seems to be like where I live at. It's cool. It's kick back, relax. You know. And look, I think in both the towns here where I live at, between Palmdale and Lancaster, I think they both have fucking both the mayors and all that shit are fucking Republicans. Shit. Of course, it's the big guys in LA that matter. We're in here in LA County. They're the ones that matter, not us anyway. We're the ones that get fucked every time anyway, out here where we're at. But yeah, anyway. Oh, but how do we go from WandaVision to people peeing on each other? Oh, yeah, I know, man. I know. Ridiculous, except you. Oh, yeah, the Imagine Dragons. Um, Mike, it's Friday night. It's a normal thing at this point. Yeah. I'll be doing the peeing. Thank you very much. That's funny. Imagine Dragons is a band, and oh, okay. I've never listened to them. You know what? The name sounds familiar though, so maybe I've heard something. Maybe I don't know. Landon TLB with a message retracted. LB says Discord annoying. Everyone that joins now messages me and sends me an invite to their Discord server. Like this community college or something. Yeah, I know, and that's the thing. Like I made a Discord and shit, and I'm like, is it really weird? Because like like I said, like Josh over at the Den of Nerds, they got the Nerd Vengers one on over there, and connect with so many fucking people through there. Anyway, it's like, do I really need to do I need to have one of my own? Like I'm already over like look. I'm not trying to leech on anybody's community and shit. Like look, I'm cool. I'm here to hang out. If you think if you like me and it's all good, you want to fucking come hang out and talk some shit, talk comic books, talk about some fucking music and some movies and bullshit, fucking come hang out. I'll be here. Comics, movies, music, love it. Cycling, working out. I'm here. But yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, that's the thing. Like everybody got a Discord. Everybody got a fucking Discord, man. Everybody's got a Discord. Oh my god. Trinity, I have no friends to come to think of it, I never even had one, so I don't know what it's like, but anyways, I have nowhere to share this at, so all my socials are deleted anyway. Oh, Lanny, you need to go make some friends. You know what? Here's the thing. Go buy a bicycle. An expensive one. A road bike. Unless you don't live in a good area for roadies, which is no area really, but do roadie shit, and go out and make some friends. Ride a bike. You'll find some people out there riding bikes. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna be a fucking recluse, at least be a fit, buff recluse. Mike Porter says recap if you missed WandaVision, Marvel Comics community stream recap, two in Hero Toys, Trinity hating on MCU, Stoner movies, then he doesn't care for you guys, crossing swords. There, you're all caught up. Oh man, that's funny. And then Landon comes in and says, WandaVision going to have another episode next week? Yeah. Yes, Landon. Every week for the next, I don't know, 7 weeks at least. 6 weeks maybe? 6 weeks, 7 weeks? We'll see. I don't live in Cali, but let YouTubers tell it to state tell it the state is the purge. Yeah, it's not that bad. Now here's the thing here's the thing about the bad thing about California is it's expensive as fuck to live here in California. It's expensive as fuck to live here in California. And that's because of all the taxes and all the bullshit and all the people in those fucking government offices and all the bullshit, all that bullshit. It's fucked. It's fucked. But the thing is, like, that's just the government. The government, like even George Conway, like they just can't handle money. You know, it's like they just can't handle money. Like the more you give them, the more they're like, oh, whoops, like I just don't know what to do with it, and they just spend it on the stupidest shit. And that's the thing. That's what it is. Like it's not like a lot of the people here aren't bad, but I will tell you the people that are in charge, and that's the thing. Is all these motherfuckers keep voting for all these pieces of shit to go into office. It's like, dude, it doesn't matter whether you're voting in one of the fucking Republicans or one of the fucking Democrats. You're voting in a piece of shit that just wants to dig into your fucking pocket and take your money. I don't give a fuck if it's the left or the right. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do. That's all the government wants. They just want your fucking money. Money's fucking fake anyway. Money's fake anyway. Shit. But yeah, it's not that bad. And that's the thing, is like, it's the people around, the people I'm around and I go and I see. It's all good. It's all good. But like, you know, and we could get into all the other shit, and you know, just yeah, it's fucked. Yeah. Park Outdoor says Quartz Hill is full of old people. No, it's not. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Actually, where all the old people are moving to now is like Lake Elizabeth, Lake Hughes, between here and Santa Clarita. That's where they're all. That's where they're all moving to now. Where a lot of them live. Actually, I'd probably like to. No shit. I was about to say I'd like to live out there too, but does that make me old? Oh man, that's funny. And until we know it finished until next year. What? Oh shit! The WandaVision. That's funny. Mike Porter says I've taken 3 naps after WandaVision, and now I can stay up for the trailer park. Yes. Thank you, Mike Porter. Thank you for being here, man. Landon TLB says, Trinity, no, I'd rather spend my time on other things. I am different person than I was in May 2020. And people at my age here, I could never stand them. Yeah, you could. There's got to be some people around there somewhere who ain't a piece of shit. There's got to be. There's always good people around somewhere. Mike Porter says BurkeTheNerd has a great Discord. We do watch parties and we do discussions, games, and chill out playing music of our choice while he plays a video game. All right, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's the thing is like, yeah, the Denim Nerds extended community is huge. Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's the thing, like, because there's a lot of cool people there, and that's why like when it comes to, like the Discord server, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, like you can find me if you want me to, like if you're doing some shit, let me know, let me fucking know, but like yeah, I don't know. I probably do need to. Probably need to figure all that shit out. You know what I need to do is I probably need to get my kids on that shit. Because kids are fucking smart about that shit. My daughter will probably have my shit all fucking lined up and like fucking in a snap, dude. She'll be like, dude, like this is fucking easy, you boomer. Move over. She's fucking 10 years old. She'll show my ass up. Now I've been thinking about with my son. I want to get his Beyblades. We're thinking about doing some battles. And I was like, we need to do a battle bracket. Would you guys want to watch battle brackets on this channel? Maybe you know what? Maybe I should start him a channel where we'll just do that, where he won't be on camera or anything. We'll do that, and maybe I'll just do some spots here featuring it, and he'll build his channel. Yeah. Superior Hero Reviews, how are you doing? What is up? Hope all's going well this evening. Landon says at LB if the color red and sky is dark and 3 cars drive by during the moon when the sun comes up, how many babies were born yesterday? Yeah. I don't even know what the hell. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I think Landon smoked more than I have tonight, man. Shit. Damn. But anyway, guys, probably gonna bring it to an end. Like, I don't know. You know, I mean, look, nobody really responded. You know what? Yeah. I don't know. But to me, that's just what it is. How does anybody else feel? Is there a point where like somebody's sharing a little too much to you? Like you feel like, hey, like it's like a little too much, pal. Like it's all good. Get it off your chest if you need to. But like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm completely like, yeah, you got me there too, man. Like, you know, there was an expression me and my friends used to say back in the day when somebody would say some off the wall shit. We'd be like, he peed. So if you ever hear me say that shit, I've done it a few times on stream where I go, he peed. It's completely like, what the fuck? Like, what? That's pretty much what it is. He peed. Yeah, all the time. I have had grown men DM me selfies. Like, whoa, bro. Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah. Where's Wayne? We message each other all the time, and I message Will Morgan with Meta Egg all the time, too. He showed me the Meta Egg stuff before anyone. Oh, and Will really really likes my commentary. Yeah. You know what? Will is fucking cool. Where do you interact with him, Mike Porter? On Discord? On Discord most of the time? Yeah, you got to. Yeah, absolutely, Mike. And that's the thing. I was thinking like we need to get Mike on here more talking too, because yeah, Mike's yeah he's an old cat, you know. So he's got there's something he's got that even I don't have. That's a little more knowledge. That's more knowledge. He's lived a little bit longer than me. A little bit longer. A little bit longer. Yeah. So absolutely. Will compared my commentary to stand up. I really like him. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Will's fucking awesome. I was gonna say he's messaged me on through Facebook a couple of times. Yeah, he's great though, and I wish he would do more. I wish he would do more videos already because his shit's really good. And I was gonna message him actually and let him know like because like his first video was really fucking great, and then like I know one of his last videos that I seen him do. I'm like dude, like you're looking at the camera a little too much. Like look like focus more on the lens. Like but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I was like you're almost said like he kind of regressed. But you know what? He probably took a little more time on that first video because believe me, we all do, right? Like you know, you kind of first doing it, you want to be all perfect and shit, and yeah, and then you know, yeah, absolutely. When Mike's speaking, listen, he the OG, yeah. Mike Porter's like the Mike Porter is like the Kevin Feige of the Nerd Vengers. I'll talk to Wayne and Will on Facebook Messenger. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say that's where Will has talked to me when was on Facebook Messenger. All right, yeah, for sure. All right, all right, yeah. I'm saying Wayne. I think Wayne messages me more through Instagram. Through Instagram. Yeah, I don't really fuck around on Facebook anymore. Not a whole lot. Like I'll occasionally get on there and say some shit to fuck with my friends, but you know that's about it. That's about it. You know, just trolling my friends and shit. Damaj and I, what is up, my brother? How are you doing, my man? Hope all's going well, man. Hope all's going well. Yeah, man. I was gonna say I missed you guys. I missed the Dark Council this week. I know. I never really say shit in the chat or anything, but I'm always chilling in those streams for at least an hour in a lot of those streams, man. Hope all's going well, man. Hope all's going well with you. Landon says LB. That's a point to confuse them. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But Damaj and I, are y'all about that the High Republic? What'd you think about it? No. Oh, better now. All right. Was you sick? Did you didn't come? Did you catch the? Did you catch? Were you? Get the? It's crazy too, cause wasn't on this week. Yeah, I was gonna say, cause I went everywhere looking for it. I went to everyone's channel looking for it too. Okay, so were you sick? Yeah, I was gonna say, cause and that's the thing is like I know even here where I live at, I've just kind of known more people that have gotten the Rona and everything, but and most of the people I know have been good through it and everything. It's crazy. I was talking about that. I think was it last week or the week before. Okay, just all right, yeah, and there was a lady that I know that her whole her and basically her whole family got sick. Her sons they came for Christmas and everything, and like they were hanging out, and it turns out one of them was with somebody that got sick, and they just kind of they all got sick except for her husband. Her husband didn't get fucking sick, and they they live in the house together. They're not gonna like they didn't quarantine from each other like that, but they were still like, and he's like diabetic and everything. He didn't get the Rona, but she got it, and like everybody else got it. I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. About to go back to work next week. All right, man. All right, good deal. Good deal. Hell yeah. How long were you down for? Landon says, Trinity, if we met in person, you would understand my presence. Who I am probably. Oh, okay. All right. What you like? I don't know. Are you just a shy kid, Landon? That's okay, man. That's okay. You're young, man. Shit, you got time to grow out of your shell and everything. Although, I was talking to somebody else about this this week as well. Is it seems like these days we've crippled our kids, man. Like back in the day, and it was funny because I was talking about this, like about, just rewind the clock 100 years ago. Now society has changed. Society's changed, but look, 100 years ago, people had fucking houses. They had ranches and shit at like fucking 16, 17 years old and shit. Like seriously, they did all that shit. Like they just jobs, like they did all that. Fuck, I was working. I had like my first like paycheck job when I was fucking 15 years old, and my first real job when I was fucking 15 years old. I bought my first car when I was 15 and doing all that shit. You can't do that shit nowadays at 15. Fuck, you probably can't even get a job at McDonald's. Maybe I was talking about that on stream. You can't even get a job at McDonald's. Fucking, you can't do the fries. You can't do this. You can probably only work the register and take people's orders. You probably can't even go grab the fries to put on the tray to hand to the well, especially nowadays because you can't eat in the to grab the fries to put in the bag to hand to people. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Like I don't know. I don't know. There's just a lot of things that frustrate me about these days, man. Found out on Xmas, missed the whole holiday. Oh man, that sucks. Man, that sucks. First job you was 11. Damn, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the thing is like you can't do that shit nowadays. You can't do that shit nowadays. Like they're like, that's like 11 years old. They're like, oh no, you can't do. What are you gonna do, kid? Shit. Yeah, like, because when I was a teenager, I was like, I went and did some, because I grew up in the Midwest, so we went out and did, like, some farm work and shit when I was, like, 12 and 13 with some friends who did some shit like that, but then, yeah, then, I got my first job, my first, like, real, like, paycheck job, paycheck, had to fill out paperwork and all that bullshit, job when I was 15, bought my first car, my parents helped me get the loan and all that shit, they helped, bought my first car, by the time I was like, by the time I was 17, I was already working full time. I started working full time at least. I'm pretty sure I was already 16 by that time. Because I started working at McDonald's and just I've been working for a long time. Like it's funny too, because like you think about. I need to take a drink of water. Remember? God, what was that episode? What was that show on In Living Color? What's it called? Yaman? Yaman! I think that was it. Where, wasn't it Damon Wayans? I think it was Damon Wayans. His character was like, man, when I was your age, I had already 6 jobs. That shit was hilarious, man. And he sat there and talk about how he had all these jobs and how he like he basically lived the whole fucking life, and he was like I did all that by the time I was 16. Oh man. But yeah, man, that's a while though. So since the holidays, man, so like that's like good like almost 3 weeks. Yeah, cuz my kid, that's almost 3 weeks, man. Shit. Yeah, man. Glad you're feeling better though. Glad you're feeling better. Yeah. And most people, that's what I hear is like, it takes them a good couple of weeks to get out of it. Yeah. Yeah, shit. Yeah, man. But yeah, you pulled through. Shit, that's what's important. And it was probably at work too, because I know you probably work. Where you work at is probably high traffic this time of year and shit. Probably fucking. I don't know. I'm guessing. It's that's the thing is it's so hard to say. Where you get it. Like I said, there was one of these stories I read of somebody that they was wearing a mask, that's doing all that shit, and they still got sick. I mean, I don't know, man. I think we're all just susceptible in some sense. Ridiculous Thought says my first job was 14. I worked at a video store for a drug family. Right? So you were the one passing out those special videos? That's funny. Feel better now. Can't shake the stuffy nose though. Oh man, that sucks, dude. And that's the worst too. You know what's funny is like, yeah, I think I got a booger. Yeah. The other morning, man, I I did a couple workouts. It was my first. It was the first day this week when I did the 2 days. I worked out in the morning and then I went for a bike ride later, and I woke up that next day, dude. I woke up. I felt like I got hit by a fucking truck. I woke up. I was like, oh. But one side of my head was stuffed up, and it made like I could feel it. Like I could feel it on this whole side from that side being stuffed up. I was like, oh. Man, I'm telling you, I woke up and felt like shit. Still woke up and got warmed up and kind of did a little workout and shit. But yeah, man, like, yeah. I hate waking up feeling like shit, man. But yeah, and the stuff and here's the thing, like, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get all nerdy and shit about stuff, but yeah, like, having air passageways, not being able to breathe through your nose, it's crazy. It's crazy how important breathing through your nose is for your health and even healthy brain function and shit. Man, I'm telling you, I was listening to this doctor about that kind of stuff too. They were talking about breathing and like, just, I don't know, man. I watch a lot of videos on like health and these doctors, and they talk about a lot of shit. But yeah, man, that sucks. And I hate having a stuffy nose too. That's because that's the worst. Having a stuffy nose is the worst. I mean, aside from like toothaches are pretty bad too. Random Brad says, great show. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, Brad. Appreciate that, man. Mike Porter says, on top of all my friends I talked to online, I met Captain Pennsylvania and watched a ball game with him. I know, man. I know. Yeah, I got to meet Cap. One of these days I'll meet Cap. One of these days. Bizarre how the vid affects people differently. Right. Yeah, funny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, and I think, and here's the thing is like, it's not even, there's so many things that going on with that. But yeah, I was gonna say, because I know I was watching somebody that I follow here on YouTube. They said that they got it, and they didn't even really know that they had it until they actually went and got tested. Like, I just started feeling a little funny, but they didn't get it real bad neither. And then, yeah, and then some people get it real bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy how it's like that. And that's the thing where, I mean, you could like but I mean, a lot of sicknesses are like that too, you know, like where, you know, it'll affect one person more than another, and it's just always so hard to say, because, and that's the thing, because everybody's biology, while it's all the same, we're all different, you know, in a lot of ways. I got it at work or on my lunch break wearing a mask. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know, I'm sure where you work at, they make you wear a mask anyway. So it's like, you know, and honestly, and that's the thing is like, most places I'm going to, I'm wearing a fucking mask anyway. You know, like and that's when I'm out working, especially most of the time anyway. I got one on and shit. Like, I got customers I gotta go see. I go into their businesses, man. I'm not trying to, you know, get anybody else sick. Like like even the other day, like when I go into the comic shop on Tuesdays, I normally go in there on Tuesday morning. We're in there, just a few of us, and we're sitting there bagging and boarding all the comic books and all that shit, doing the pull lists. And I don't normally wear a mask when I'm there doing that, because it's just a few of us, and everybody's there's fucking cool. You know, they don't mind. Um, but then like one day, one of the guys there, he came in, he was wearing a mask. I didn't say anything, didn't ask, whatever. And then one day, God, I think it was like the week of Christmas, maybe the week after. I was like, I had a little bit of a scratchy throat, so I was like, I don't want to. I'm not gonna want to get anybody fucking sick. So I was like, just in case, put on the mask while we were doing the pull list and doing all that shit at the comic shop one day. I'm like, I don't. Hey, how do I know? Maybe, you know, I go out and I see people. Maybe I got that shit, and I want to, you know, hey, you know, but yeah. Mike Porter says, Trinity Black Widow. If Black Widow comes out in May, Burt, Cap, and me will meet somewhere to see it. You wanna fly to meet us? Man, if they had cheap flights, I probably would. If they had cheap flights, I probably would do that shit. Yeah, yeah. Why not? Why not? Mike Porter, where did you hear the Black Widow was coming out in May? Well, yeah. It doesn't say they announced that it's coming out in May. In theaters. Now, Whether they do it on streaming at the same time might be a little bit different story. But yeah. I'll be on FT watching you while you guys are in the theater, Mike. I'll be on. Oh, I'll be on the front. Is that the front? What? Watching while you. Oh, at the theater. Right. Okay. They announced it at a presentation. Yeah. During the when they did the investors call, that they announced it. Yeah. Speaking of bike rides, I bought an indoor bike trainer. Can't wait to get it and up on my cardio. Yeah. It's too cold out here for normal, but yeah, I'm sure where you're at right now, it probably is too cold for that shit. Yeah. Mountain bikes. I know a lot of people do the mountain bikes as well. Because mountain biking is different, especially if you're actually out mountain biking in the mountains. Way different. You can handle a lot more cold because like with the ups and the downs when you're going up the hills, like then dudes would probably ride naked, man. Yeah. Oh, but it's been cold here too. And the thing is, like here, it's like it hasn't been warming up until later. FaceTime. I'll be FaceTime. Oh, okay. What FaceTime? Like, hey, FaceTime me while you're at the theater, right? I thought about doing that. doing. I was gonna do that shit one time. I was gonna I was just gonna do a live stream, just fuck around and just title it like streaming, or I think what I was gonna put like I'm streaming, like whatever from the theater. Come hang out. Like YouTube probably like, what? I'll probably try to shut that shit down. Well, it's supposed to come out in May, but it might be delayed. Ridiculous. Yeah, I think it's still gonna come out in May. I think it'll come out in May. It better. I lost my aunt to COVID last year, so yeah, my family was freaking out when I got it. Oh yeah, absolutely, hell yeah. I'm sure they did. Yeah, because nobody. I mean, that's the thing is nobody wants anybody to get sick and die from this shit. You know what I mean? Absolutely not. Park outdoors. Yeah. I'm sorry, park outdoors. I'm a boomer. Like a second mom. Yeah, that's sad, man. That sucks. Mike Porter says, thanks, Boomer. Thanks, Parker. Boomers like Trinity, and I need a legend of terms. I know, right? For real. Hey, look, I'm not that much of a boomer. I know what OnlyFans is. Does that count for anything? I know what OnlyFans is. It's got to count for something. Shit. Oh man. Yeah, and you know what's crazy is even speaking of that, I think I know my brother-in-law, he lost his mom yeah, man, just a couple of months ago, and I don't think it was because of the COVID, but she did get it. She had other things wrong with her too, and I'm sure that didn't help. But yeah, he I was gonna say my brother-in-law, he lost his mom too. That's sad, man. And yeah, a lot of people, and that's the thing is like this winter, I've noticed like even here where I live at, like more people I personally know have been more sick this year than have more people have gotten it. So it's like at some point I almost feel like we're all gonna get it at some point. You know what I mean? At some point. Ridiculous Thought says I'm Gen X and I just found out about OnlyFans. I thought it was a music website. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. We're Gen X. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh man. Trin gonna put up cycling videos on OnlyFans. Oh man, nah, dude. Oh man. Ridiculous Thought says my pronouns are Alanis and Autobot. Hey, there you go. Yeah, that works. But anyway, guys, we're going to bring the stream here to an end. Thank you all so much for being here today. Like I said, guys, gonna be doing some more streams. WandaVision. I'm gonna go watch the shit again here as I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I've got some comic books I've still got to get read. I didn't get read through all my comic books yet this week. I got some videos to do on that. Going to be doing. I've got some other things coming in the mail here pretty soon as well. Some other projects getting ready to come in. And yeah, so guys, we're also going to probably do some more we're going to do some more community streams here next week, probably on Thursdays. We might do it on Wednesdays. But getting ready to go into WandaVision for Friday morning. Who knows? It should be good. It should be good. It should be fun. It'd be fun. You know, we got something like we finally got some MCU content back. Yeah, that's what I feel in Georgia. We are all going to get through. Yeah. We're probably all going to get part of the common cold. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's the thing. And I don't want to say that we should all just go out there and get it. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, go out there and get sick on purpose. But I think at some point, we're all going to have come in contact with it and either got sick from it or not. Because obviously, there's people out there who are asymptomatic and stuff like that as well. So, yeah, I almost wouldn't be surprised if I've had it, but you guys have seen me here all year. I mean, I haven't really been sick neither, but there's been times I've felt weird, but like, who knows why? I know this year of my workouts and everything has been a lot different than it has been almost any other year in recent years as well. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here tonight. I hope you're all having a very good day. Damaj and I hope you get better. Hope things get or hope work goes well. Returning to work goes better for you. And yeah, everybody else, hope you're having a great night. Hope you're doing well. Have a great and safe Friday night. Go out and watch WandaVision again. And we'll see you all in the next live stream or in the next video. Let me see if I can find the thing. All right. Later, y'all.